Let me ask you something honest. Something most people are afraid to say out loud. Have you been studying English for months, maybe even years, and you still feel stuck? Like no matter how hard you try, something just is not clicking?
If that question just hit you in the chest, you are not alone. I felt that exact same way for a very long time. And today we are going to talk about exactly why that happens. And more importantly, how to finally fix it.
But before we say anything else, I want to say something to you directly. The fact that you pressed play today, that already makes you different. Most people give up. You did not. And that matters more than you will ever know. Welcome back to the English Journey on Daily Talk English. I'm your host, and this is my co-host.
Hey everyone, we are so genuinely happy you are here with us today.
Today's topic is something we hear from listeners all the time. People who study English every single day. Grammar books, vocabulary apps, YouTube videos, podcasts. But after months and months, they still cannot hold a real conversation in English.
And the worst part? They start to believe it is their own fault. They think, maybe I am just not smart enough. Maybe English is too hard for me. And we are here today to tell you that is simply not true.
There are real, specific reasons why most people get stuck. And when you understand those reasons, everything changes. So let us get into it right now. Okay, let's start with what I believe is the number one reason people never improve. I call it passive learning. Passive means you are not active. You are receiving information, watching, listening, reading, but you are never actually using English yourself.
Oh, this is so real. I remember when I was learning, I would watch English videos for 2-3 hours every single day. I genuinely felt like I was working so hard. But when someone actually spoke to me in English, complete silence. Nothing came out.
And that is the trap. Passive learning gives you the feeling of progress, but it is not real progress. It is what we call an illusion. An illusion is something that looks real, but is not actually real. Like a mirage in the desert. You think you are moving forward, but you are staying in the same place. Think about it like this. Imagine you watch cooking videos every single day for 6 months. Beautiful videos, amazing recipes. You know exactly how every dish is made. But you have never cooked a single meal yourself. Would you call yourself a cook? Of course not. And English is exactly the same. You cannot learn to speak by only listening. You have to speak. Even when it is messy, even when it is wrong, even when it makes your heart beat faster with nervousness.
And I know that nervousness. I once froze completely in the middle of a simple English conversation. My mind went completely blank. My hands were shaking. But you know what I learned from that moment? Freezing is not failure. Freezing means you are growing.
So here is your first truth of today. Passive learning is not enough. You must use English actively every single day, even for just 5 minutes. Because 5 imperfect minutes of speaking is worth more than 5 hours of only watching. Remember that. Now let us talk about the second big reason people get stuck. And this one is deeply emotional. It is the fear of making mistakes.
This one is so real. I have seen so many brilliant, intelligent people who understood English very well,
go completely silent the moment they had to speak. Why? Because they were terrified of saying something wrong. Terrified means extremely scared, a deep, paralyzing fear. And this fear is completely understandable. In school, mistakes meant a bad grade, a red mark on your paper, maybe embarrassment in front of the whole class. So our brains learned mistakes are dangerous. Mistakes are bad.
I had a friend, let's call him Ravi. His reading and writing in English was absolutely brilliant. But speaking, he would go completely silent because he was terrified that people would laugh at his accent or that he would use the wrong word. And that fear kept him stuck for years, not months, years.
The mistake was never his English. The mistake was the belief that mistakes are something to be ashamed of. And so many learners carry that same belief without even knowing it.
But here is the truth that changed absolutely everything for me. Mistakes are not the opposite of learning. Mistakes are learning. Every single mistake you make in English is your brain building a new connection. You are literally becoming smarter and stronger every time you get something wrong and notice it.
There's a phrase I want you to carry with you from today. Progress, not perfection. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to grow. And growth is always messy, always imperfect, and always worth it. And let me say something to every single person listening right now. The fact that you are trying to learn English in a second language, in a world that was not built for you, that is one of the bravest, most beautiful things a human being can do. Please never forget that. Okay, part 3. And this is something most people never think about. Most English learners have no system. They study randomly. Today, grammar. Tomorrow, vocabulary. Next week, some listening. No plan, no structure, no direction.
And I completely understand why. There is so much English content out there. YouTube videos, apps, podcasts, books, courses. It feels overwhelming. Overwhelming means there is so much that you do not know where to start. So instead of starting, you just switch between things and never go deep into anything.
This is called the shiny object problem. You see a new app. Oh, this looks amazing. You use it for 3 days. Then a new YouTube channel. Oh, this teacher is so good. You watch for a week. Then a new method. And before you know it, 3 months have passed, and nothing has really stuck inside you.
I did this for almost a full year. A whole year of jumping between methods, feeling busy, but not actually improving. And the moment I stopped, the moment I picked just one method and committed to it, everything started to change. Everything.
A system does not have to be complicated. It just has to be consistent. Consistent means you do it regularly. Same time, same commitment, every single day. 30 minutes every day will always beat 5 hours once a week.
And here is something I want you to feel right now, not just hear. You are already more consistent than you think. You are here right now. You chose this podcast today. You showed up. That is your system already starting, right here, right now, with us.
Okay, let us make everything we talked about today very real and very practical. Here are 3 things you can do today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today.
Tip number 1. Speak out loud in English for just 3 minutes today. Set a timer on your phone. Talk about your day. Describe what you see around you right now. It does not matter what you say. What matters is that your mouth is moving in English.
3 minutes. You can absolutely do this.
Tip number 2, make one English mistake on purpose today. Write a comment below this video in English. Just one sentence. Tell us what is one thing that has been stopping your English progress. It does not need to be perfect. We love imperfect English because imperfect English is real English.
Tip number 3, pick one English resource and commit to it for 30 days. Just one. One podcast, one channel, one app. Give it 30 full days before you try something new. 30 days of focus will do more for your English than a whole year of jumping from thing to thing.
And if these tips feel too simple, good. Simple is powerful. Simple is what you can actually do every single day. Simple is what works. Before we say goodbye, let us review the key words from today. These are words that will help you in real English conversations.
Passive, not active. Watching or listening without using the language yourself.
Illusion, something that looks real but is not actually real.
Terrified, extremely scared. A very deep and paralyzing fear.
Overwhelming, when there is so much of something that you do not know where to begin.
Consistent, doing something regularly, the same way every single day without stopping.
Progress, moving forward, getting better, little by little, step by step, day by day.
And my favorite word from today? Brave. Learning a second language is brave. Showing up every day is brave. You, yes, you listening right now, you are brave.
Before we go, I want to take just a moment and speak to you directly. Not as a host, just as someone who deeply understands how hard this journey really is.
Learning English, when it is not your first language, it is genuinely one of the hardest things you can choose to do. Some days feel impossible. Some days you feel like you are going backwards instead of forwards. But you keep showing up. And that is everything.
You are not just watching a video today. You are investing in yourself. You are choosing growth over comfort. You are choosing courage over fear. And that makes you extraordinary. We are so incredibly proud of every single one of you.
So here is your challenge for today. In the comments below, write one sentence in English. Just one. Tell us, what is the one thing you are going to change about how you learn English starting today?
We read every single comment. Every one. Because you are not just a number to us. You are a real person on a real journey. And your journey matters deeply to us.
And hey, if today's episode gave you even one small push forward, please give us a thumbs up. It takes just 1 second and it genuinely helps us reach more learners just like you all around the world. And if you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now. New episodes every single week. Slow, clear, real English, made with so much love just for you.
From your host,
And from your co-host.
thank you for being part of the English journey on Daily Talk English. Keep going. Keep speaking. Keep believing in yourself. Because your English and your story is absolutely worth telling. We will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.